Kenya's biggest telecommunications service provider, Safaricom, has once again warned against a downward review of the current mobile termination rates. Speaking before a parliamentary committee, Safaricom Chief Executive Officer Peter Ndegwa says the move will result in a decline in revenues for the government. Dennis Otieno reports.
A proposal by the Communications Authority of Kenya to reduce the current mobile termination rates has set up yet another battle for mobile operators in the country. Speaking before the National Assembly Communication, Information and Innovation Committee, Safaricom's Peter Ndegwa argues lower charges will negatively impact investments in the sector.
The effect of the recent review of MTR has affected our voice business revenue, which had 3 billion decline when annualized. Subsequently, the government would have lost approximately 1 billion Kenya shillings in taxes. It's expected the government to lose more if the MTR, in the current MTR, and will only be worse if significant reductions are incurred.
Mobile termination rates refer to charges which one telecommunications operator charges to another for terminating calls on its network. The regulator slashed the rates to 58 cents per minute across all networks in August last year from 99 cents per minute. According to rival networks in the market, lower termination rates are long overdue. The second biggest mobile operator in the country, Airtel, supports the proposed rate reduction as it maintains calls for what it terms a level playing field.
We have a broken market. No other industry or no other telecom play or telecom market has got one dominant player at about 80-85% of market share, which inhibits other smaller operators to have a level playing field. As and when the MTR rates keeps coming down, it becomes more affordable, more accessible to the customer.
A view shared by Telcom Kenya and Jamii Telcom, also present before the MPs.
The issue of your stakeholders and how MTR variations affect your stakeholders.
When you have a scenario in which we are paying ostensibly the cost to an operator who's charging half that cost in his own network, one that begs the question is, if that is the cost, how can you be charging us just an interconnect, yet your selling price to your own consumers and customers is half?
The current spectrum charging regime is out of date with technological changes and negatively impact on the investment. The same must be reviewed as a matter of urgency so that we can start to gradually drive down call termination rates.
Safaricom is currently the biggest earner from MTRs owing to its large voice market share. In its defense, Safaricom says it has invested heavily in infrastructure.
The right MTR environment will allow players to invest beyond network, make progress towards technology and advancement. The right priced MTR will also ensure that all players are able to recover the cost of interconnection, enabling them to continue investing in developing their own network.
Dennis Otieno, Citizen TV.